Hi, and welcome back to the Weather Gurus podcast. I'm your host, Tony. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to get to you the latest on Tropical Storm Delta. Tropical Storm Delta, as you know, we're into the Greek alphabet, and Tropical Storm Delta is a storm in the northwest Caribbean Sea. It's currently moving west at 8 miles an hour. The minimum pressure is at 983 millibars, and the maximum sustained winds are at 70 miles an hour, so just shy of hurricane strength. Hurricane strength is 74 miles an hour. So it is the NOAA Hurricane Hunter aircraft have been out there this afternoon, and they found it rapidly strengthening. As a matter of fact, Tropical Storm Delta could undergo a period of rapid intensification, so much so by this time tomorrow on Tuesday, it could be a major hurricane with winds greater than 111 miles an hour as it heads toward the Yucatan Peninsula, the same spot where Gamma is at now. But Gamma is rapidly dying, and Tropical Storm Gamma will go back into the Yucatan Peninsula and die out as a remnant low. So this will pave the way for Delta to make its way up through from tonight, passing by the Cayman Islands, just south of the Cayman Islands, say 100 miles or so south of the Cayman Islands, and it'll make its way up toward the opening of the Gulf of Mexico and the Yucatan Peninsula. Currently, the storm is forecast to become a Category 2 storm as it makes its way into the Gulf of Mexico later on this week. But it's possible the storm could be a Category 4 storm as it makes its way into the Gulf of Mexico when it experiences this rapid intensification. So it's in the period, and the reason why, these are the key things, is with this storm that's going forward. We have extremely low wind shear in the Caribbean Sea Basin. We also have sea surface temperatures at 85 degrees or above in that area, very warm water. So we have low wind shear, high sea surface temperatures. We also have a favorable upper level pattern for it over the system, very high pressure upper level favorable pattern. Have the clouds, the cirrus clouds, to fan out. So we have good outflow and good inflow in all four quadrants of this system, Tropical Storm Delta. So it will become Hurricane Delta sometime. I'm pretty sure the Hurricane Center will go ahead and upgrade it at the 11 p.m. advisory tonight, Eastern Standard Time tonight. They'll go ahead and upgrade this to a Hurricane Delta. So it will be making its way, and Cancun could feel major hurricane winds and major hurricane force effects, depending on how close it passes through there. This could be winds greater than 110 miles an hour, storm surge approaching 10 to 12 foot, and rain, heavy rain, 4 to 6 inches of rain. So be on the look at that. I think Cayman Islands will be fine. They'll have tropical storm warnings have been issued for Cayman Islands, as well as the western tip of Cuba, Cienfuegos, and the Isla de Mujeres, the Isle of Youth there at Cuba. They may experience hurricane force winds as well, as they'll be on that white front quadrant as the system is passing by later on this week, probably Wednesday into Thursday. So right now, Delta is looking very healthy in all the quadrants, and this is the main show that we have. Now, later on in the week, the Hurricane Center has the forecast cone hitting that same spot of Louisiana-Texas border all the way over. But all interest should be paying attention to this, because this is going to interact with a trough or a front that's going to cause it to turn northeast at the last minute. And we're not too sure about that. But right now, the timing is between Friday afternoon and Saturday morning is what we're looking at if the system maintains its current speed. And so it all enters from Lake Charles all the way through Mobile and Pensacola. Should be monitoring Tropical Storm Delta by Thursday to see where it's going to make landfall. Because it will make a landfall. It will make a Gulf Coast landfall. We're just unsure right now, that far out, of how it's going to interact once it gets off the Yucatan Peninsula and into the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. It will be a major hurricane. We're looking at a Category 3, possibly 4. Like I said, winds could increase up to 130, 135 miles an hour easily with these kind of conditions into Thursday morning with this system. So we just have to wait and see. Right now, the tropical storm force winds only extend out about 70 miles. So right now, because it's just getting started, but the hurricane hunters have noted they have found eye wall banding features with this system, and that you can expect that minimum central pressure to fall all the way down, probably to 970 or 965 or 9 something or somewhere around there, probably by tonight. And then in the morning, you'll see a really big pressure drop with this system as the sun comes back up and it gets more energy from the ocean surface. It will continue to strengthen into the system right now. So right now we have tropical storm warning in effect for the Cayman Islands, Little Cayman and Cayman Brac. We also have a hurricane warning in effect for the Cuban province of Artemisa and the Isle of Youth. Once again, those are the areas that we have. And Mexico, the government of Mexico has issued a hurricane warning for the Yucatan Peninsula from Tulum northward and westward to Rio Lagartos, including Cozumel. So just something to keep on the outlook of. So this is your update of Tropical Storm Delta, your first update on Monday. I'll be back bringing you another update probably on Wednesday when the system gets into the Gulf and gets that major hurricane designation. Thank you for joining me on the Weather Guru. Hope you can join back for more and take care. Have a great day. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you.